What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm J and we're live. Episode 1 of Raising Kanan Season 4 was a flashback to get us caught up on everything that happened last season and filled in the blanks. Now, this here is the alleged, you hear me, alleged season descriptions for each episode, and we're going to go through them for episode 2 through 10. Now, if these aren't right, don't come looking for me. I'm just putting these out here so we can get a heads up and kind of understand what's going on because the episode 1 description was spot on. So, if you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, obviously this isn't a spoiler. This is just public information. But if you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time you upload. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm on that road to 75,000 subscribers, so I appreciate each and every one of you. But let's jump into these descriptions so we can get an overview of what's to come in Raising Kanan Season 4. Episode 1 was called Gangsters Don't Die. It came out March 7th. It said Unique endures a painful recovery filled by hate and vengeance as others' untold narratives unfold around him, filling in the gaps leading up to the deadly showdown in the Season 3 finale by revisiting events through other perspectives. Now that was the whole first episode, and now we're caught up. But it looks like we might be getting into a time jump. I can't confirm or deny, but from these descriptions, it doesn't look like we're going to be right after the body of Ronnie and Malcolm Howard. It looks like we might have a little bit of a jump. Season 4, Episode 2 is titled It's All Love, and that will be March 14th, this Friday. It says, with the federal task force seemingly behind them, Kanan and Rock navigate a new business relationship just as Unique begins to plot his quest for revenge. Meanwhile, Lou considers a new music opportunity. Marvin goes too far on a side job for Stefano, and Juke tries to adjust to life in the army. And now, that last sentence is where I'm looking at maybe a potential time jump. Juke tries to adjust to life in the army. So, if it is Juke in the army, it's got to be at least a month, maybe a couple of weeks. She just got in or she's in the ROTC. Also, we see that the task force is behind them, and we know that Lou has a new music opportunity. We also know that B Rilla is going to be introduced. A lot of people were trying to say that was D-Wiz's brother. But as of right now, It's All Love does look like something that we could be seeing this week coming up, especially with a potential time jump. Episode 3 is titled Bygones, and it releases on March 21st. As Rock and Marvin face the aftermath of Unique's violent clandestine comeback, Lou manages his new artist. Kanan gets through to his grandmother, and Jukebox embraces her sexuality. Now, Rock and Marvin, we know they're with Stefano. Unique, it seems like if there is a time jump, he has his feet up under him, and he's back for revenge. I just mentioned in episode 2, we might be getting introduced to B Rilla, and it says Lou is managing his new artist. So if these descriptions are right, wink wink, then B Rilla, him and Lou, they hit the block running. As far as Kanan getting his grandmother to come through, is probably telling the kids, hey, I have this cancer. And Jukebox embraces her sexuality. If she's in the army, this is before Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So it's probably just her getting adjusted to that life, and she probably met somebody new. Episode 4, The Way We Were, airs March 28th. Unique forms an unlikely alliance in his vendetta against Rock while she inches closer to a new drug enterprise. Kanan takes advice from Snaps and Pop, and Jukebox, new friendship leads to a violent encounter. Now, Unique, he's out here, he's ripping and running the streets. Now, Rock, she took over. Since he got kicked out, Rock took over, and we know that Stefano is going to have her out there working. Now, Kanan is obviously up under Snaps and Pop, and this is where he's probably getting the money from because we know that he's going to start copping a little bit of work from Raquel. And Jukebox's new friendship leads to a violent encounter. In the trailers, we've seen that Juke did get a pistol, so it's either somebody's messing with them and Jukebox is standing up for them both. But we're going to see, and that's episode 4. Episode 5 is titled The Nail That Sticks Up, and it's going to air on April 4th. Rock and Marvin navigate a dwindling supply of product while Lou and Imani scout artists together. Joyce's condition worsens. Famous's mother desperately tries to find him. Rock and Marvin, they running out of that product. They going to have to re-up. We heard Unique in the trailer. He said he's back. He's the king of New York and he's burning everything down. So it looks like Unique is putting a chokehold on the people. Then they mention Imani here and it says Lou and Imani scout artists together. So we're gonna get B-Rilla, we're gonna get Imani, and Imani, she's also into the music field. So if they're scouting together, she probably knows, okay, this is the image they need to have. Lou is the one that's going to give them the musical backing. Joyce's condition worsens. We just heard Kanan tried to get through to her to get her to tell the kids, and it looks like Famous, he's missing. We haven't seen or heard from him besides the flashback, but he's missing. Episode 6, The Price of Fame. It airs April 11th. Rock tries to overcome Marvin's poor judgment. Kanan recruits Jukebox to help him get justice for his friend. Unique assembles the final pieces of his plan. Now, we just heard that Rock and Marvin are going to be losing some work this season. Marvin is back to making bad decisions. I tried to stick up for him last week, but it looks like Marvin is going to be back being Marvin. Just got to give him some food. When he gets hangry, we can't deal with him. Kanan recruits Jukebox to help him get justice for his friend. If this is to be believed to be the actual descriptions, Juke just got into something in episode 5. So this must be the episode where we see Kanan and Jukebox at the park with the Toolies on them. And Unique assembling his final pieces, he finally got him a crew together so he can actually get out in these streets and execute everything that needs to be done. Episode 7, Allow Me to Reintroduce Myself. This is going to air on April 18th. Unique and his soldiers assume control of the corners in Queens, leaving Rock and Marvin in desperate need of more answers and more product. Kanan searches for a missing OC. Now, Unique, he done took over. He's back in the streets. This is what we wanted to see. Unique boss up and take it to another level. And it looks like that's exactly what he's going to be doing, giving Rock and Marvin a headache. Kanan is searching for a missing OC. Now, I'm not sure what an OC is. That's one of the reasons I said this is alleged, people. This is alleged. Don't come back looking at me like Mo gave out the wrong information. This is all alleged, and it looks like Kanan is missing a OC. Now, I don't know if that's a person, some drugs, whatever it is. Kanan's looking for it, and Famous is missing. Episode 8 is titled Street Struck. Now, there's supposed to be a gap in between episode 7 and episode 8. So April 25th, from what I'm hearing, is there's supposed to be a week off. And then this will air on May 2nd. But all of this is alleged. Don't get mad at me. Rock goes on the offensive as Marvin and Lou attempt to contain the escalating situations. Jukebox joins in the search for OC, while Kanan looks into his theory on what happened to Famous. Rock and Marvin, we know that Unique is going to have them in a chokehold. So Marvin and Lou, they're going to have to get out there on the blocks. Lou, you're going to have to put that music to a pause. And then you come back and resume a little bit later. But the streets need a body and the streets need help. Jukebox is helping Kanan. And Kanan is wondering what the heck happened to Famous. So he's going to be doing a little bit of his Malcolm Howard, getting his investigation on. Episode 9 is titled It's About That Time. It airs on May 9th. Kanan's suspicion of Rock's involvement investigates Crystal's disappearance. Rock faces fallout from Unique's retaliation and Marvin's mistake. Jukebox revisits her past and Lou embraces his new path. Kanan, obviously, we know how he feels towards Rock. He wants to get from up under her, and if Rock got something to do with Crystal's disappearance, then you know he's about to be very, very upset. As I said, I'm not about to go into theories or anything. We're just reading the descriptions off. But Rock faces fallout from Unique. We need to find out what mistake could Marvin potentially have made that it then carried over all the way to episode 9. And also, Jukebox revisit her past. Maybe that's Aisha, or maybe it's revisiting Nikki and her parents, even though we know she talks to James, or Jukebox is back on the block hustling and Lou embraces his new path. So hopefully this music is working out for Lou, and him and Jess, they're going back to LA. The finale is called Gimme the Weight. May 16th is the air date. A devastated Kanan fiercely searches for answers and revenge. Rock attempts to stave off the collapse of her business as she and Lou prepare for a possible war with Unique. Now, if Kanan is fiercely searching for answers and revenge, that could definitely be against his mother. That could be against Unique. That could be against some random guy in the street. Rocket tends to stave off the collapse of her business as she and Lou prepare for a possible war with Unique. They didn't even mention Marvin. Marvin made a mistake. But if her and Lou are preparing for war, I thought Lou was embracing his new position. So it looked like Lou might not even follow up on his music career. I don't know, but this is the finale description. Don't hold it against me. All right, there you go. All of this is alleged. Don't come looking for more. But there go the descriptions and the titles for the next 9 episodes. Let me know what you think. Is any of this far off from what you were thinking? Or do these titles and descriptions sound like something that we will see in this season? Let me know what you think. I'm J. If you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, any information or new content that pops up, I'll try to provide it to you. Hit that like button. Definitely hit that subscribe button. I'm on that road to 75,000 subscribers. We're going to try to reach that goal this year, and I had to bring you these descriptions. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.